Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth connected.
Hey, what's up, speakerphiles? Wellington here, and welcome to another sound battle where we let speakers speak for themselves. In the battlefield, today we have the Sony SRS XP500 going up against the SRS XG500. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a size difference between the two speakers. Not quite half of this, but quite a bit smaller than this guy right here. But as far as pricing, this guy is $100 more than the XP500. Right now, going for $450. This one for $350. I mean, still expensive, but quite a bit cheaper than the XG500. As far as features that you get, the buttons and all the other features are basically the same on these two speakers, except for the few ports in the back. In this video, we're mainly going to be focusing on how these two compare when it comes to sound, okay? And as usual, I will be using a high quality binaural microphone, so for the best experience, please use headphones. With that said, let's hear the speakers speak.
Attraction. Call me heartbreaking like a Zora Jackson. I am for real. This real life. I be moving fast, push away like Miami vibe. I ain't got no time to waste. It's finally my time. How we chasing money in this city of bright lights. Working day, I grinding night. Money all days when I lose sight. It's when I hate, but we alright. Pop pipe from those, it's just what I like. Repaints for the face in the all we right. I'm linked to top and shine real bright. You don't wanna spit it, I'm so sick with it. I'm in the back when they make that first spin.
there you have it. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section down there. Okay, so I was a little bit surprised, honestly. I feel like Sony might just be coming out, or I should say should come out with a firmware update to this guy and make it a little bit louder than it is. Like the fact that, you know, the XG500 is coming out. I mean, it's not by a lot, but it's coming out slightly louder than the XP500. Like, oh, come on. I mean, look at the size difference. I don't know if you guys can quite see it. There's quite a size difference, and I mean, I would instinctively just seeing the size difference of the two speakers, I would have expected this guy to do a little bit better than it is doing. You know, come on, make it a little bit louder. Like Sony, at least maybe give us some sort of firmware update and make the speaker louder, because you know that's what companies are doing lately. They just put out something crappy, people complain, and then send a firmware update to fix it. JBL, I'm looking at you. But anyway, so as far as loudness, the XG500 is louder by a little bit, but I feel like Sony should make this guy louder than this. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Even when we compared it to the Party Box 100, like the Party Box 100 is way louder than this guy here. So I'm really hoping Sony fixes that, because that's not cool. The highs are a little bit also brighter on the XP500, which they're not like bad, a little bit tinny, but they are good for what they are. And the ones on here are a little bit softer, but they're also good in their own way. The mids are about the same between the two speakers. You can hear mids on here as good as you hear them on here. I feel like it's not a huge difference there. Best performance, same story. Kind of surprising again that this smaller guy is putting out about as much bass as you can get on the XP500, which is a bigger guy. But there is that same bass, about 7 mids. The highs are a little bit brighter on this guy than they are on this XG500. And overall, I feel like at maximum volume, the XP500 is seeming to be a little bit like more controlled. Like you hear a little bit better separation, no any sorts of like distortions or anything, thanks to the fact that it doesn't get as loud. Maybe that's what they were going for. But yes, it plays clean at 100% volume. There's not a huge reduction in bass or anything like that. I mean, there's it's a little bit there, but you know, it's still good bass coming out at maximum volume, and it sounds more controlled. Like, I kind of like it sound at maximum volume. Maybe a little bit better than what you get out of the louder XG500 here. But overall, they are about the same. I feel like the main thing here is just going to be loudness. Like, for a speaker this big, coming out not as loud as a speaker this big. Come on, Sony, do something about that. But all in all, overall, I feel like the main deciding factor is just going to be size and maybe pricing. I don't think the performance of the XG500 is worth $100 more than this. I don't think it's that much. So if you don't mind the size, I would go with the XP500. Otherwise, I mean, I like the design, I like the way it looks, the XG500 I'm talking about, so maybe it's worth that extra dollars, you know, in addition to the portability and all of that. But yes, there you have it. Let me know. Don't forget, I want to hear what you guys have to say about the two speakers in the comment section down there. Thank you for watching this one. Please subscribe, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Just want to get some sort of feedback from you because you watched the video. Anyways, yes, thank you for watching. Go follow me on Instagram, support the channel if you're able to, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.